tomorrow night, what? I don't know. Tomorrow night, there is a stand-up show, same time, same place. And then next weekend is the slot 2, is that what they call it? 4? I don't know. It's like second semester slot 2. I don't know. Rhinoceros. Woo. It's right there. Yeah.
Dressed up, but that's okay, I guess. It's only the rehearsal dinner, so please dress nicer for the actual wedding.
Let me turn it off.
What do you know about that? So welcome. This is a joyous occasion for all of us. We have a wedding tomorrow, but tonight is rehearsal dinner for Shelby and Will. Everyone clap for that. Nothing's going to go wrong. This is just going to be a normal rehearsal dinner. Bad things whatsoever. It's going to be great. A couple reminders before we get started. I'm going to break the premise here. This is a poetry show. So if you hear something you like, please snap. Everyone try snapping. Awesome, you're all so good at it. Great on. And we'll have one intermission, and feel free to talk to the wedding party during the intermission. We'll banter, whatever. Yeah, am I supposed to say anything else? Okay, well, welcome and enjoy your evening. Woo!
Distinguished guests, thank you for joining us for our rehearsal dinner this evening. I know things may be perceived as perfect, but they aren't. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Before I met Will, I never expected love to be anything but a small footnote. Now I realize it's an essay in itself, a messy novel of passion and romance, but also sadness and moments you wish you could rewind. But that's why we celebrate tonight, knowing that despite the mistakes you make, a happy ending is never far off. The secrets we keep are harder to part with than legs from a plastic chair in summertime. But secrets have a nasty habit of showing up uninvited, like a wedding crasher. So this is me being honest. I couldn't be happier than I am now, surrounded by people that care for me, who are so willing to embrace the stains on something seemingly perfect, knowing that these mistakes can always be washed away, always be fixed. Love is forgiveness and acceptance of everything you may hate about someone. So to family, old and new, and you are special guests. Thank you. I look forward to the beginning of the rest of my life.
Okay, now I'm going to show you how a real toast is done, okay? Yeah. It's the best man speech. Everyone knows the best part of the wedding. We gotta get this filmed. Alright, everyone take your drinking whatevers. Can you record this? It's for YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't actually do it.
Okay.
This is a whole plot device. Yo, where's my hey? I'm not getting drunk at this point. Right here. Thank you. Okay, this is gonna be drunk. Okay? Nervous. Alright, I wrote this out. This is gonna be really good. I cannot believe my boy Will is getting married. We were literally called the Bachelor Bros, and everyone knows that we were committed to the single life, that is. Best friends since the day we met. Who could forget move-in day, freshman year, covered in sweat, and Will with his bright blue eyes when he leaned in and said, "You want to get hammered tonight?" Spoiler alert, we did. Will and I have been through thick and thin, through losses and wins, bottles of too cheap gin, drunken Mario Kart in our best friend's basement. It feels like a brother, but almost more like a twin, friendship so close that it is almost a sin. And then... oh, did I mention that we're roommates? 3 good years of good beer and good cheer, telling each other our secrets and fears, feeling like I found the one person I can be sincere with, and why do you have to get married when I'm right here? I mean, congratulations on finding someone you hold dear. I'll tell you when it's over. Shelby, I thought no woman would ever be good enough for Will, and I still... But I hope you treat him the way he deserves. I hope you love him with all your heart. I hope your marriage gets off to a fine start. And furthermore, I hope you understand, like I do, that The Matrix is art, and that you always laugh when he does his impression of Bart, know that he loves Target and hates Walmart, and I can still come over and play Mario Kart, right? Bro, just know that I will always be yours. Love may be strong, but friendship is stronger. Shelby, if you ever hurt him, then you are a goner. To Will, the groom, and the best man I know, may I wait and... May he always be my best friend, and I always his. Cheers! Cheers.
None of you can leave. We sure lock you all in here in this dingy little room, do Belgian pirouettes, find out how you spell Hume, because the proof is in the pudding, or should I say in the champagne. But I'll need all your help in this investigative campaign. Well, I may not be a licensed detective, and I may not do things detectives usually do, but one thing's for sure, I've read more mystery novels than any of you. So sit back down, Uncle Nate. Yes, I know you're a cop. And yes, Cousin Lauren, we all know interviewing's your day job. We all know, trust me. But when it comes to mysteries, I'm the only pro, so you better be scared, because I'm the one running the show. See, I'm better than Nancy Drew. I've read all of 39 clues. When it comes to better sleuths, I dare you to name one. Sure, there's Holmes and Hercule, and then there were none. So, yes. Keep barking, Hounds of Baskerville. Just let me know when you're done, because for you, murder's scary, but for me, it sure sounds like fun.
Someone was just killed. Can't you read a room?
Yes, but the more important question is, killed by whom? Yes, Miss Maid of Honor, correct? What might your name be, for the record?
Taylor.
Taylor. Seem mighty stressed there, as I can tell from how much champagne you've been drinking. Has there been any recent tensions with the bride?
Did you know that Felix Mendelssohn first wrote the wedding march for A Midsummer Night's Dream? You see, I always thought it was feuds, arguments and catfights, dreaming and screaming and running around, tricked and deceiving as reality recedes. Mortals plead for their relief until there's nothing left to do but clean up the mess and get married. Now, I know that the sweet melody of Here Comes the Bride is music to everyone's ears, but mine are dying for a honeymoon because I've been nightmaring of Kate Spade cake cutters and wedding registries of China, and I'm trying to find order in chaos of midnight texts of, have you ordered the flowers yet? And fretting over invitations and nations are crumbling because her wedding dress might be too white. And frightening fears of tears and mascara that bleeds, and I cannot believe that Megan never RSVP'd to the bachelorette party and showed up anyways. Who does that? But I'm losing my mind, because in spite of the fact that all of his groomsmen are playboys, my figure is nothing to enjoy in a shitty shade of lime green, and my composure is ripping at the seams of caterers and teams of consultants, and that god-awful song from her father-daughter dance, and bands and plans and party favors, and I'm savoring the taste of tequila at the open bar. This maiden is borrowed and blue, losing patience and honor, and I guess this turned out to be a tragedy instead of a comedy after all. But, I mean, either way I get my relief. But the thief who stole his bride took away her time and wasted all of mine. And worse crime than the loss of a friend, and that's the kind of loss that's never captured in rhyme.
The scorn of the always bridesmaid. And who might you be?
Caitlin, best friend of the bride.
Best friend of the bride, yet not on the guest list. Why are you here?
There's something about a coffee stain on an old sweatshirt. The slick slip of sweaty fingers on the curved edges of a hot tumbler. I was the first to offer her my washer-dryer. We were the first sidewalk chalk bathing in the simmering sun that summer. Matching whistles clanking, little heads bopping beneath us. Kids sniffing up their mucus, scraped hands, and Mrs. Robinson pushing back her glasses into her head as she noted our locked looks and protruding tongues. And when school started up, everyone confused my face for hers. The same nose crinkle, twin butterfly hair clips, quick little peace sign, and I adopted the way her eyebrow would raise as her smile engulfed half of her face. I gave her all my second chances. Sand-filled pens in the depths of my backpack, free blocks with their backs pressed up against the linoleum, my hair tangled and spread across the ground, and Shelby, with her sneakers, the gold and purple ones, with the teal accent on the heel. Our hands were caked in flavor-blasted goldfish powder. I swear my cheeks bulked up. We laughed until our lungs ached, until they scraped against our rib cages and tried to balloon between the spaces. What I didn't give her, but the bottom of my eardrums, the earwax unfurling just to evacuate, to make space for her. Prom night, she almost chewed her fingers off. Her shoes popped off and she flew into the steak plates. What I didn't give her but the back of my kneecaps, in the back of the calf where my crush sat and she wanted to embarrass me. I crashed down like spaghetti. One night, my eyes fluttering, shoulders digging into the dark green carpet of my basement, the fuzzy warmth of phone static pulled taut between us as I lay in the lightning glow of my computer screen. Nothing was really going on, she promised me. And then the picture slid into view, her shock and surprise at a ring pulling at the strings on my friendship bracelet. I heard distant giggles grating through the telephone poles. Suddenly, my brain was suspended in blood, my limbs disintegrating, a sharp scream anchored in my stomach, and my spine was bolted to the floor. A whimpered nothing slipped out of my lips. Shelby, what I didn't give you but all of my Sunday afternoons, my carefully crafted gift packages and mixtape tunes, and my frickin' awesome dance moves. Your friendship meant the world to me, but I guess it didn't mean anything to you. All of my effort swiped off like cleaner fluid on windshields. I could no longer take the whistling screech of a dragging chair that was your voice, slicing up my linoleum memories, droning in the buzz of that electric silence, your vibe of a used and dirty napkin cartwheeling across the cracked pavement, that road we walked for so long. And now, our friendship unraveling, and you choose to try to push the crumbs off the table. You scratch our memories off like sunburnt skin. You were always flaky anyways. But I hoped years of trampoline sleepovers would hold you as much as they held me. It's her wedding. It meant everything to her. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Story checks out for me. What doesn't check out is mother of the group. Hillary, right? I bet you were so excited to have Shelby be part of the family.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a single black swan, head dipped into mirror waters as if to make it look like if it were two, but really only one? A single divine eon of charcoal spirit paddling alongside only its own reflection, a conception strange and unnatural. When my husband passed, my reflection was my sole companion, makeshift stand-in, my blackened, feathered soul, but another to show it how to stay afloat, a broken syzygy left to navigate the world amongst its canyons of flame and disease, plateaus of heartbreak, mountains and marshes, and the Matterhorn, cancer. My wish was only to join him and leave this pain, this shame, this game of me and water, and not become two, not one, but nothing at all. That is, until I noticed that my reflection was not charred or disgusting at all, but rather shone alongside an obsidian radiance that made my reflection another realm, my sun, the sun. An image so mysterious that his image repainted the sky, altered ancient tides, and all in his presence were illuminated and enlightened. He walks the world freely, giving compassion it never deserved, offering peace in place of war, light in place of dark, guidance amidst anarchy. Don't get started on his achievements, conceivements perfected, his confident aesthetic, a cosmos of kindness, a limitless abyss of blindness and love. He trusts in the gods above him, but he manufactured his own fate through faith in self and faith in me. He saved me. He is the sun, the reflection, and the night all in one. And now, this mortal woman, this corpus of irreverence and daughter of dust, believes she is worthy of his glow, to pluck him from the sky and place him in a one-story suburban box, locked away from his stars, blocked from an amber destiny. The original man, he can't even stand tall around her. She clouds his judgment, clogs his intellect, collects his bits of light, and consumes them for herself. How long until he has nothing left? Nothing at all. Without him, I am not only a swan alone, but a swan without a reflection. Since he has been away with her, I look into mirrors and see nothing, feel nothing. Nothing at all. Without him, He breathes the scriptures that motivate my movements in the morning, helps me move past mourning and look into a brighter future. Apollo himself sings the hymns that maintain my sanity. Manny, incarnate, gives me gnosis, wisdom, a reason to climb the goddamn mountains, and without him, I have nothing. No light, no water, no sun, no forgiveness, no song of the swan. Nothing. Nothing at all. Only an onyx mirror with nothing to show. So, I would never harm his bride to be, but grief brings people to inhuman alternatives sometimes. What have I done? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, there's one thing we learned about Shelby tonight, it is that she is, indeed, mortal. Into our investigation. Excuse me. Who might you be?
Oh, I'm Charlotte, her cousin.
Cousin Charlotte. What is it that you do?
I'm an artist. Aspiring.
Thought so. Tell me, Charlotte, how was your relationship to the bride? Were you close?
I first met Shelby when I was 6 days old. And needless to say, I don't remember that. I don't remember most things, truth be told, but that's not the point of this rant. I don't remember learning her name, learning her face. I don't remember learning she had terrible taste both in music and in men. It was just kind of... always there. Like the way her hair had been dyed so many times, it was hardly fair to a young artist with a humble number of colors in her crayon box. Shelby was always like that, though, making it difficult to put her down on paper. Not that that stopped me from trying. I was just her cousin. Wasn't someone who's suspect of deep love, but Shelby was my favorite subject, and I couldn't get enough. She and I were like two sides of a tinfoil etching, perfectly reflecting, complementing, which isn't to say we were opposite, but rather you couldn't know us apart. So when she met Will, well, I took it pretty hard. He just didn't strike me as art. Too obsessed with his bros and some old fling named Eloise. Oh please, as if anything could compare to Shelby. She's a masterpiece, and he's a kindergarten stick figure whose arms are too long. Emotions about as extensive as a 10-pack of colored pencils, love letters as pensive as a stale Hallmark stencil, but jewelry as expensive as anything presidential. That's all he had to offer her, and I bet probably offed her because he didn't know what he was getting in return. I mean, does he even have eyes? Did he see the way she's made? Did he see her start to fade with every passing date? Because I did, and what I would commit to get rid of him, but it's just my luck that I'd fuck it up. Metaphorically. My favorite way to draw Shelby is with charcoal. It's got that kind of grit to it that reminds me of dying eyeliner. And the way she cried when he lied to her. Not Will, some other douche, who used her like a mechanical pencil, breaking her off, then pushing for more, and she bled her leg like ink from a fountain pen. I hated how he made her so dry, how I drew shadows under her eyes, and they seemed to get deeper with every sketch, pooling in dusty, dirty regrets until all that was left was a black hole, the kind you get when you anxiously work a circle into the paper till it breaks the paper all fury and dread and embedded repetition. Now it's the wedding edition. Was I saying something? Great. Shelby. Sorry. I lose myself sometimes. Can never tell the difference between left and right. Shelby helped me learn that. One night when I was 5, months into junior high, it was probably about time. She was always helping me like that. Once when I was 5, actually 5, I lost my favorite crayon. The blue I used for her shoes, which I always drew because we were on the move and, well, going to her footwear. She'd search
shoes had melted onto the pavement, and the best man blues began seeping through the cracks. As she prepared for a marriage into a stale-aired family that would sooner erase her than embrace her. Now that's a tragedy in the first degree. And if it were up to me, that cup should have been meant for Will.
Well, I don't know what we can draw from that. But someone did get a tad defensive there, Mr. Best Man. He's like, you have something to hide. May I see your text messages by any chance?
Wait, I know my rights. That's like the Third Amendment or something.
I'm the investigator here. I have the hat, magnifying glass.
Wait, you took my phone?
Do you recall it?
Yeah.
Declan's phone.
Why was it with Sean?
Oh, yeah, I gave it to, because I heard this bomb-ass toast. Yo, wait, I'll show you the video. He was taking the video and...
Yeah, bro.
Whoa. Wait, you can see someone put poison in the cup. Wait, I know who did it. I know who did it. It's on the video. Wait, you know.
Someone did it?
She came with me when I left home for the first time. I went to college where she was the only thing that was truly mine, except, of course, for my trust fund back east. But me and Eloise were flying at irresponsible speeds. None of that worldly stuff mattered. See, when you ride a motorcycle, you can weave in and out of traffic with ease. Nobody ever asks you for rides or to help them move. You can park anywhere you please, and hey, what can I say? I mean, chicks dig a Harley. See, I'm getting to the point, because what I'm trying to say is the day that I met Shelby, I started thinking about buying a car. Look, I never met nobody like her. She was that silky warm scent of soft sunlight and cut grass that bleeds into your nose slowly on a soft summer day. She was perfect in every way. She was the type of girl that didn't play games, except the kind you play with a 40. She didn't have secrets, she just had stories. They say there's no atheists in foxholes. Well, there's no atheists when she walks into a room. She moves like a goddess awoken from her tomb. Flowers in bloom wilt just to have the chance to die by her side. She is so beautiful. Was so beautiful. But not like a star. The room didn't light up when she walked in. It was nothing so cliche. She was more like a black hole. You get sucked in immediately and all the way, and there's no escape even if you wanted it, which of course you don't, because she was supposed to be my end of the line. And even though I wasn't sure for the longest time, my friends told me to follow my heart, and my heart poured love out for her. And yeah, my heart's got a lot of valves, and there's a lot of different kinds of love pouring out. And back in college, there was something new on tap every couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? That was before I That was before I met her. I mean, right? This was it. No more stupid late nights, getting too drunk and starting fights. No more forgetting girls' names in the morning. I would only need to remember one name for the rest of my life. She made me feel like I could win the lottery with a carnival ticket and still be able to get on all the rides. With her, I didn't need to be that big-headed, swaggering player. I was in college because the game was over. This was me promising to never have to write our breakup poem. This was me staring down the barrel of a diamond ring and a promise and pulling the trigger myself in sickness and in health to be lawfully wedded, forget everything else for rich or for richer. Because, you know, I've got for both of us to be legally bound until death do us part. Well, I guess I may have been a little premature on that one. And now she's gone. And I'll never walk her down the aisle and promise her my life. I'll never take our kids to their first day of college. I guess I'll never have to pay for their college. I'll never grow old with her, and only her for the rest of my days and nights. I guess I'll have to start dating again. I'm not sure how long it'll be before I'm able to connect emotionally, though, so I guess I'll just be sleeping around. I mean, woefully, though. I'll be the loneliest hoe. I'll never talk to her again. So I guess we'll never argue or fight. Look, of course I'm genuinely distraught. I may never get the chance to be totally monogamous again, all right? I mean, I thought this was the end. Game over, man. Now I gotta start the game over again. Looks like this player just got given an extra life. It's terrible. But it could be worse. I mean, at least now she'll never be my ex-wife. And look, I know if Shelby were here, she wouldn't want us to mourn. She would want us to celebrate her life and the things that we were. And yeah, when we catch whoever did this, I swear, I'm gonna be very upset with him or her. But in the meantime, maybe I'll just take a quick look at how much a nice Harley costs these days, for old time's sake.
Well, if game were the only thing that could kill, I wouldn't have to be solving a murder. Here we are. And leave. You. What is your name?
Sophia,
And how do you know the bride?
I'm her sister.
Oh, so you were her sister. You guys must have had a great relationship then.
Surprise, surprise. My little sister, who lies, is the first to walk the aisle and the first to die. Well, I can't exactly say I'm shocked. Oh, don't gawk. If anyone had bothered to peek past that thin veneer of polish, you'd see that her only accomplishment was the perfect disguise of her rottenness. She played her part well. But someone here cut her encore before we got to the 5th course. I applaud the killer. But I didn't kill her. I may be envious, but I enjoyed how fucking oblivious you all were as she toyed with your opinions. Oh, you playthings of a player. Her stage is ended, her life taken out from under her, and honestly, I fucking hated her, but she was my sister. The malice in my mind was because she had all that was hers and mine, but I took pride in the fact that my malaise never laid a hand on my own blood. I am not my sister's keeper, but I'm also no king, so you can forget trying to play on these sentiments. I just came for the champagne. She's always the center of attention, and I think I can reserve the right to some resentment. Okay, a lot of resentment. But really, why should she be the star? Why should things be the way they are? I know this jealousy is about as healthy as the sting of nettles or 1,000 adders' tongues caressing my skin, but this poison hasn't killed me yet. And Shelby wasn't a victim of my vitriol. Something tangible, if undetectable, parted her body and her soul. If she still had it. Look, I don't care if I have you sold on my innocence. I'm free of a shadow I shouldn't have been in, and maybe that means I'm heartless like her to be so indifferent, but compared to her rap sheet, that's a venial sin. She was always the one who laughed at the thought that some higher power could judge her. Well, this wasn't higher, but I'm guessing that this shit happened because someone here knew the bitch was a liar. Wasn't worth all this festive flattery. Fine, I'm awful. I'm a horrible sister. But I'll prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that although I don't come up smelling like roses, you are all sticking your noses in at the wrong culprit. I mean, think about it. If I really thought my sister would die before me, do you think I'd do it myself and waste the first chance I have to be free? Hell no. I did my time. Not loving that bitch was my only crime.
Well, they say blood is thicker than water, but I don't know how that compares to poison. Reverend. I believe this situation calls for some divine intervention.
I can do my best. They want me to speak, to say something right, to assure them their God is watching tonight. That's my job, to make sense of this dark and hopeless world and say there's a light. And I might. But I keep calling culprits, seeing killers all around. They say innocent until proven guilty, but I've done this for too long, being a mediator between people and the divine, and I've seen too much of the dark sides we hide. We pour cyanides and reds and whites, we serve with smiles full of spite. Some are born evil, some stay good until the end, and there are some it slithers up to, it follows, it befriends. You try to read the people you meet, especially when week after week you speak and try and guide their beliefs. You share and dine on bread and wine, sing, shake hands, make friends. And even those you don't know, you hope there's good in their ends. But there's a sliver of chaos in every human heart. We know right from wrong and internalize laws, but some give in to what that heart wants. I know because I've seen it, and I've been there too, but all we know for sure is there's a killer in this room. But who? I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but I know these homes and the secrets locked inside. They say no two unhappy families are alike, but I know the bride had enemies disguised as friends. She had family and soon-to-bes who were vengeful and wanted to see something go wrong. I don't know, but I won't point fingers. My job requires trust, and I don't need 3 or more pointing back at myself. If there were something I knew, it wouldn't be good for filling pews, so I'll stay in the middle. I'll let you decide. Go ahead, pick a side, or wait to see with your own eyes. Who was it that killed the bride?
Reverend, can you hear a confession?
Well, technically no, but what's on your mind?
I'm not a detective. I have no idea who the murderer is, and I don't know who can help. within 3 hours. So I messed this up last time. But there's a 4-letter code. And I don't know what it would be. Now why would it be will? It's what? How do you think I got locked in the first place? Sorry, what was it? Is it that obvious that I just miss it?
Yes.
W-I...
L. 2 L's.
W-I-2-L. It unlocked! That can't be right. According to the video, the murderer is Hillary?
I did what I had to do to save you, to save me. It's just that you think this was a bad idea. But I did what I had to do. I take full blame for both. I don't know what happened to your new best friend, but I'll take
I've seen it from the cup switching to the poison pouring. It was all there. Uncle Nate, arrest this woman. You, Hillary, take first-degree murder as your charge.
Why the hell not?
That's our show!
Oh, yeah, I guess now I go.
Thank you so much for coming. I'm sorry it wasn't a normal rehearsal dinner.
It will be next time, though, don't worry.
Yes, no more murder. Please check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram, we're at Black Sheep Poets, I believe is our Instagram. Black Sheep _ Poets is our Instagram. We have another show, April Tuesday.
It's
26.
Yes, it's
no,
April.
it's not the
We have another show in April.
Follow our social media to find out.
For our senior